A live look tonight at Penn State University, where the college town and their fans across the country have been rattled by a child sex abuse scandal involving former coach Jerry Sandusky. Today, legendary head coach Joe Paterno announced he would retire at the end of the season. Good evening, I'm DANITA Harris.
And I'm Lee Jordan. Paterno isn't the only person about to step down. ABC News is reporting the university president will resign today. Here's more from State College.
Good afternoon. For decades, Penn State football was the gold standard on how an ethical college program should be run. But now this shocking scandal surrounding this entire school has claimed a legendary coach and likely its president. After 6 legendary decades at Penn State University, it was not how Coach Joe Paterno wanted to announce his retirement. His players took the news especially hard.
There's a lot of emotional people right now. We felt like maybe Coach didn't get what he deserves.
Paterno will step down after his 46th season as head coach of the Nittany Lions. He's doing so under increased pressure from the school's board of trustees. Many believe the 84-year-old coach known as Joe Pod didn't do enough back in 2002 when he was told former assistant coach Jerry Sandusky was engaged in inappropriate behavior with a boy as young as 10 in a school locker room shower. Paterno told school officials, but not police. In a statement earlier, Paterno said, "With the benefit of hindsight, I wish I had done more." Also under fire for not telling authorities about Sandusky, Penn State President Graham Spanier. He's expected to either resign or be voted out by the end of today.
I have urged the board to deal with this quickly and swiftly. Other comments have to wait until after the board meetings.
As for Sandusky, whom I spoke with exclusively on Sunday, more alleged victims have reportedly come forward, ABC News has learned, after he was charged with sexually abusing 8 young boys over 15 years. Both Spanier and Paterno maintain they were never told the seriousness of what allegedly happened in that locker room back in 2002. Reporting live in State College, Pennsylvania, TJ WINICK, ABC News. Now back to you.
All right, thank you, TJ. And now we turn to our very own John Kosick, also live at State College, continuing our team coverage tonight. And John, we have 5 quick questions for you. The Board of Trustees, we know, is meeting tonight. Could they force Joe Paterno out before he retires at the end of the year?
You know, DANITA, many people saw that announcement today by Joe Paterno that he would retire at season's end as a way to basically hold off the Board of Trustees, because many believe that members of the Board of Trustees would like to see him out early. In fact, in a statement, he said, "At the moment, the Board of Trustees should not spend a single minute discussing my status. They have far more important matters to address." So it remains to be seen, the last game of the season here this Saturday, whether he will get to coach that.
And what about the university president?
As we heard from ABC News there just a minute ago, the pressure is mounting not just among the Board of Trustees. Talking to the students here today, they want answers from him, and he's been a phenomenal president from what everyone said for 15 years, but the feeling is the Board of Trustees has told him resign or be fired.
And who else could leave as a result of all of this?
At this point, Joe Paterno's long-standing coaching staff would likely be out in all of this. Mike McQuarrie, the assistant, the receivers coach who brought this to Joe Paterno's attention, as well as the rest of the staff, because there will likely be a cleaning of house with a new regime coming in when Joe Paterno retires.
What type of impact do you think, John, this could have on Ohio State and its problems?
You know, that's very interesting to note, because you got 2 major universities now in the Big Ten looking for head coaches. Ohio State may face NCAA sanctions as a result of the actions earlier. There is no word on NCAA sanctions at this point involving Penn State. So Penn State might be an attractive offer to a coach that might be looking at going to Ohio State.
And John, we know it's still a little early, but any word on a replacement for the legendary coach?
One of the names that has been kicked around at Ohio State as well has been Urban Meyer, the Ashtabula native, of course, coached at Ohio State, but is a big fan of Joe Paterno's as well and knows what this institution means to this area of State College, Happy Valley. Not exactly happy tonight.
Definitely not. All right, thank you very much, John Kosick, reporting live for us tonight. And we want you to know this story has had the attention of the nation. We want to hear your thoughts and opinions. Join the conversation on our Facebook page, facebook.com/WEWS5.